Welcome back, everyone, to episode 3 of the April 2019 Mage Rage. I It's the following day now. I managed to find nothing underground, though. While going in a random direction to see if I could figure out where I left that temple at, because I completely have no idea where that desert temple was, since I do not like playing with F3, unfortunately. And that little disinclination means that I don't know where the coordinates are. I don't know where I am at anywhere. And with Benny's in here, it's just unfortunate you can't use it in Mage Rage, because Mage Rage, I think you need baddies about 3 times as much as you need it in the Minecraft Hardcore Challenge. This A will hopefully get me some food, and B, get me the leather I need for the leather chest piece. Oh, good grief, not a thunderstorm. That's even worse. Thunderstorms. Everything you hate about nighttime and more. Alright, that's definitely not the way to that. I must have found another desert somehow, or something like that. Let's see, how much leather do I have? Well, I have plenty of food, at least. How much leather do I have? Leather 4. Oh, I got it. And I need, what, 8 for a chest piece? Oh! I hate thunderstorms. Now, of course, tease me with all that leather and I get blown up. And what's even worse, I saw another creeper right in front of me just before that happened. Well, let's back to this little place. Oh, what do I get rid of? Oh, and that's the only place. I guess I might as well. I could tone down what I've got there, since this is the place where I'll be returning to. I could get rid of the iron then. This one I could take a little bit more serious when I put on it, because at least I could put in stuff that I still want. Oh, and it's getting to be nighttime again. Wonderful. It's back in here. And back in search of our old friend Redstone, which is going to be getting pretty useless. Oh. Creepers! I just hate creepers. I'm gonna have to find some way of getting coordinates to work in this. Because right now the only place where I know to put anything is the status area. And that status area is where they put the spell names, and it clashes with the coordinates. And that is the toughest thing about this whole thing, is that it's very important to know where you're going, remember you're at, or anything like that. But I just never have the coordinates with me. Oh, come on. Now, let me see. Okay, I did get 1 bone. Actually, let's see what I could do with that. Might as well try to get something done in that department. Where can I put... Why is that pickaxe always... The one tool that I need the most is when it keeps on getting lodged away. Alright, there you go. Now, where was I? I need this. Oh, and I threw my coal into the other box, right, didn't I? Of course. Now, right, and back here. Right, so I'll just have to remember to refresh my coal before I check out to. Thank you. And let's start with putting some food into there. Good. And we don't need that extra. First thing we need is a lime. How much lime am I going to get from this? 6 lime. Oh. I need to kill another one. Wait. I just need a lime sheep. I could create a lime sheep in the morning, can it die? Do I really want to risk going down with all that? Well, at least if I get killed, I wind up back up here, which is the advantage of choosing this location as my base. And let's see. This is... I suppose I should just do more digging on that, because what I'm going to do is, if I run to a sheep, I'll just convert that. Then I could use this for the terracotta, and all will be fine. If I find some other source for another piece of bone meal, whether it's a fish or anything like that, then all will be great. This thing goes down. This connects to the other area that we had before. Actually, wasn't this the area where I went that actually ran into that? I think if I... And going back up here, because this is the place where was the previous night. Oh, I can't even remember which way I went on that. Ha! Alright, I'll just have to go down and do some digging. Look here, a cave! Now that is something that maybe prove useful. And I'm sure I'll use it as some death spell. And meaning a death spell, meaning the death being mine, of course, and not the monsters. Right, so far so good. Yeah, I am going to have to find... I need to find some sort of good way of fighting. Unfortunately, it's the department... Oh, redstone, good. Finally! It's unfortunate. Combat is my greatest area of incompetency in this game. I know there are so many to choose from, but I will say combat is definitely my worst skill in this game. Good. Now I got enough for a redstone block. Yeah, I've got 19. Good. That gives me enough for a clock. Good, I could take care of that. That just leaves the... What does that leave? Oh. Well, I might have to run to a creeper or 3. Actually, if I find that temple, I can get the... get the TNT without having to worry about killing more creepers. Good. Finally managed to make a full of... But we shall see. I think it's getting close enough to the daytime that if I get... Well, at least I found a skeleton. Did it have... Well, I don't know if it had a bone or not, but there's another skeleton here. Alright, let's see. Bones. Do I have a bone? Okay, I have 2 bones. Good. Alright, that takes care of that little problem. So that just leaves a gunpowder. Now, unfortunately, you can't fight creepers like that, because they'll just blow up. So we'll just have to... wish and stuff like that. Actually, that's the temple. I think the temple then is that the only thing left where I don't have the... Oh no, I still need to... Actually, I think if you find that temple and don't get killed, you probably have it made, because it'll probably have leather too. Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure I've got, well, plenty enough of redstone, but... There you go. Now, let's get out of here, and hopefully we can get to the top and find that temple. But first, we have these cattle to settle, because we need more leather. Alright, how about let's keeping a good check. I've got 6 now. That just leaves 2 more leather, and I'll be set in that department. Alright, that gives me the 8, because I need... Not sure the exact count, but it can't be more than 8, that's for sure. Now, let's see, down and... this way, then. We just now have to find that temple, and all will be... well, I think that'll all be fine. Yikes. And now this way, hopefully, let's see. Desert some... oh, that's right, there's... oh, well, that's the barrier. Okay. Yeah, alright. That's the barrier right there. So that's one less direction I need to go. And down this, that's probably still within the barrier area. I managed to, before that point, go without ever running into the barrier, so that's a bit different than usual. Now, that's one direction. I still need to find... let's see, because the desert, seems like you start out in the desert, but there is just... the areas where I've most frequented just didn't have that temple. Oh, boy. That's the problem in Minecraft. You can't bring up coordinates after you die. If you die, you have to leave before you hit F3, so you can't get the coordinates after you die. Coordinates aren't shown by default. My biggest headache on Mage Rage is that you just can't use the coordinates. Let's see. No, that's nothing there. And we'll try this way. Oh, no, that's another direction out, right? Because this is... that is... well, that's still west. Alright, let's then head south. And we'll just have to do this until we find our way to that temple again. And this is going to be a 3-hour Mage Rage because I can't find that temple. And there's no way in the world I'm going to be able to kill enough creepers for TNT. It's going to be night, but I did find a mine shaft. One of those, yeah, not very good mine shafts that you always find in the Badlands. Maybe there could be a chest in here somewhere. If there is, that'll at least take care of one little problem. Because that could have some gunpowder in it. It's a small hope, but it's there. Let's see, how about up? Well, it doesn't look promising so far, unfortunately. Alright. Let's go right over. Well, how about using that? Heading this way until we find something. Actually, it's not that bad of a mine shaft, but it needs a chest if it's going to help me with my situation. Ew, that's nasty down there. I don't see any. I think the mine shafts are a dime a dozen in the Badlands, but they're usually worth a dime. Yeah. So unfortunately, nothing in this regard. And now it's nighttime. Actually, since it is nighttime, it would be a good time to take care of my items that I have here. Let's start out with the chest plate, since I know I can make that right here. Good. That takes care of that. Now let's bring out our crystal ball. Let's see, we still need the lime banner and the lime glazed terracotta TNT, the redstone block. That I could arrange pretty easily. Good. Oh wait, I killed another skeleton since then, so we now have plenty of that. So that means plenty of lime dye, and with plenty of lime dye I could afford to do that. Good. And also the terracotta I can afford to do now. Good. Lime terracotta on that. Oven. That would have been really funny if I couldn't continue because I didn't have any more cobble. That would have been really funny, wouldn't it have been? Oh boy, goodness gracious. There you go. Let's see, there is lime terracotta, and that should give me glazed terracotta. And oh, while I do that, I can get my banner. And that means the holdout is going to be of course, the gunpowder, which is what I expected it to be. There you go. There's the lime banner. There's the lime glazed terracotta. Is that green terracotta? Did excuse me. Lime glazed terracotta. Okay. Lime glazed terracotta. Yeah? Right? That's not lime glazed terracotta, Ed. That is green glazed terracotta. The book is wrong. And I used up the last of my green dye making the lime. Ed! Alright, well, at least getting cactus shouldn't be all that difficult. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. Not lime. Green. I suppose that means I can't trust the book either. Ah. The wizarding world has been rocked because the wizard book was wrong. Film at 11. Yeah. Now, let's see. We now need to go and see if we could find that temple that I most dishearteningly lost. Oh, yeah, don't mind in... Yeah, oh. Oh, boy. Every spell... I was wondering, see, I don't have any weapon spells. Of course I got weapon spells. I've got 5 weapon spells. They're all dangerous weapons against me. Yeah. I could find any spell to devise a means to kill myself. Right. Let's go. Find that temple and get out of this place. And in fact, actually now I remember, I found that temple completely by accident because I was on the wrong side. It says, hey, that looks like a rather strange formation of sand. Oh, there's a temple on the other end. Because I saw a sandstone formation that seemed a little bit on the unusual side. And finding it again is... hold on. Maybe I just did find it again. That looks a little bit familiar. Now, as long as... Well, obviously I've been in this area before because that sheep was... Yeah, this is all looking familiar. Yeah, good. And if you don't mind... Ah, okay. That wasn't the actual one. The actual temple is right up here. Let's see. 2951, 2928. Both miles. Alright. So negative 29 is in both directions. Oh, and there's a village there. That's the most unusual formation next to a village. Look at that. Oh, that's the dirt supporting the village area. So we had a so finding this area seemed to be the key to the whole thing because there's a village there. Someone there, probably somewhere you could get the thing. Now, let's not get killed again, though. The particular skeleton that killed me before is likely no longer around, but could easily be replaced by a creeper. So be careful there again. Now let's get this open. Oh, I already had that open. Alright, good. And we gotta be careful on this because I don't want to accidentally trigger that thing, because nothing more disheartening than to say I finally got it and then blow up the TNT. Since the TNT is the treasure here. There you go. And now let's... More than enough TNT, that's for sure. Now just... Oh. Well, it would be more than enough TNT if I can... Then look at this. See, I had a feeling it would have bones in here also. Ooh, let's see. What can I toss in here? Chiseled sandstone. I don't need chiseled sandstone. Oh. Everything except the TNT is being picked up. Alright, let's just have a look at gold, golden apples, well, gunpowder, but that's sort of redundant considering the needs I have here. String, all this wonderful stuff. Yeah, I would have taken care of the line dye, even though I only needed it for the banners and not for the other thing. But now, let's get around to the glazed terracotta. So let's get an oven up here. Good. Let's cook some cactus. Good, we can do that. Workbench. Do I have a bench? Do I have a workbench? Oh, yes, there is the workbench right here. Good. Let's get this over with. Terracotta. Okay, here's the terracotta. Well, at least there's probably some terracotta around here. Alright. Not exactly the most economical way of doing it, but at this phase of the game, who cares? Now let's see if I'm right about this. As soon as I find something for a place... Yeah, right. 2 hours, 11 minutes, 54 seconds because I got blown up by a skeleton. Yeah. Alright, well. And that's just week 1. Whee! We'll see you next week and hopefully I'll be better at not getting lost when we return for the next April 2019 Mage Rage.